Hello all my wonderful Coldplay friends out there. Today's video is going to be very special. I just got done watching the premiere for the Karate Kid music video and I absolutely loved it. I just have a lot to talk about regarding the song itself and of course the video. So stick around to the very end to find out why I think this was an A-class video. Now before we get started, I know I ask this all the time, but if you haven't done so yet, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you'd like to help me out in a small but incredibly effective way, please give a listen to my new single, which you can check out right here. And now, without further ado, let's get started with this video. Okay, so right off the bat, I just wanted to talk about some things that I really appreciated. First of all, they actually got Ralph Macchio, aka Danny from The Karate Kid, in this video, which is so cool. And I mean, we kind of already knew something like this was in the works because he performed with Coldplay on stage at one of their performances. And during that actual live performance, we saw Chris pretend to lose his voice and invited him on stage to help him finish the song. So we saw a very similar thing play out in this music video. But yeah, it's just those small things that I love so much that they actually included him in this video, a song titled The Karate Kid, having the Karate Kid in it. That's awesome. I also love that this music video included Nigel. Now, if you're not familiar with who Nigel is, he's one of Chris's characters that's appeared on the All My Love music video and also on Jimmy Fallon. But essentially, the whole point of this character is to spread love and kindness by distributing balloons. And what's interesting to me is, from what we saw on Jimmy Fallon, this character is also a busker, which is the exact role that Ralph Macchio plays in this music video, performing on the streets. And because of that, it's easy to say, yeah, they could have just made Nigel the main character of this music video like they did with All My Love, but they didn't. And I'm kind of glad they didn't. Because this song is very much from the perspective of someone who is searching for hope in the midst of a hard time. And I feel like Nigel is more of the optimist who's always hopeful, to which Nigel does play that role in this music video in that he provides hope in the sense of giving Ralph a tip. So yeah, I just really appreciated that they included him in this music video, not only because I like how things connect like that, but he was really true to his character. Okay, so now I would like to talk about probably my favorite part in this video that includes something so small but very impactful. So at the very beginning of this music video, we see Ralph setting up his performance. He has his keyboard out, he has these signs, and he also has these toy dolls. And throughout the video, we see Ralph really struggling and not making any money. So eventually, he gives away one of his dolls and a watch to a stranger in exchange for some tickets. And the first time I saw this, I thought that was supposed to represent how hard he is having it and how hard his life is, because he's giving away something that is so personal to him and something that's a part of his set. And yes, that is all true. However, I think there is a deeper meaning. Probably my favorite line in the song is, "A view from the top is an ocean in a drop," saying that you can find an immense amount of meaning and purpose in the smallest of things. And right after you see this guy getting this doll and watch, it kind of shows him walking down the streets and he's just super happy. And he looks at the doll and just smiles. And it's such a small scene that they clearly didn't need to include in this video. It could have been exactly the same without it, right? But they made a point to show this stranger's happiness and how much this small physical thing could bring so much joy to this person's life. And to me, that is the whole message of this song. That kindness can be so small. It could be a small action, but it can have an impact on someone's life in such a positive way. So with that being said, I just wanted to conclude this video by talking more about this meaning and how well represented it was in this music video. The song is about being vulnerable. It has a sense of longing for better days, and it is a message of hopefulness. And it uses that in the sense of Daniel from the Karate Kid and how they were able to overcome adversity and really achieve their dreams. And this video does exactly that. It puts the spotlight on somebody who is incredibly vulnerable and performing on the streets daily. It also shows his desire to achieve his dreams and how persistent he is. And finally, at the end, he's able to achieve his dreams and perform in front of a large audience, helping Coldplay and people loving it. So all this just to say, I think Coldplay really nailed it. I think they did an incredible job of representing what the song's about in its form. They did it very tastefully by including the Karate Kid. They had, Nigel in there and they just went above and beyond to make this video really special. So to say the least, it's definitely up there with some of my favorite Coldplay videos. And now as a final message to this video, I just wanted to say one last thing before you go. If you are a Coldplay fan, and I'm assuming you're a Coldplay fan because you're watching this video, and you really believe what they're preaching, I just wanted to encourage you to spread the love. And I understand that's a little cheesy to say, but I think this video makes a clear statement about how Coldplay could just as easily be on the streets performing to nobody, but someone gave them a shot. So I guess I just wanted to remind you how really impactful it is giving someone that shot and giving someone that love. And as we discussed earlier in this video, that could be something incredibly small, like sharing a post or listening to a song that your friend just released, or telling someone how much you really appreciate them. I think those things go so far that if we just pay a little bit of attention each day to doing one of those things, I think it would just make the world a much more loving place. So that is my final message for you guys. And of course, I wanted to give my appreciation to you guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end here. Thank you for all the comments, all the likes. Coldplay has a really special community, and I'm glad you're a part of it. I'm glad I'm a part of this in some small way. But yeah, I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, be sure to spread some love and have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.